there. I'm Deanne Rosso, President and CEO of Elevate Wealth Advisory, and we're excited to be back today with our next installment of our 40 for 40 initiative, which is our initiative celebrating Elevate Wealth Advisory's 40th anniversary, and we are giving 40 different organizations $1,000 to support the great work that they're doing in the world this year. And today I'm really excited to highlight the Susan G. Komen organization. And to do that, I have with us a special guest, Ms. Farrell Collins. Hello, Farrell.
Hey, Deanne, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Farrell has a really unique story, and I'd love for her to share her story. Farrell is very passionate about supporting Susan G. Komen and their 3-day walk for breast cancer research. So Farrell, share with us a little bit about your story and why you support Susan G. Komen.
Okay, well, Susan G. Komen is very near and dear to my heart. I lost my mom, in 2006 to breast cancer. So this year will actually be my 13th year walking in the breast cancer 3-day. So 60 miles over the course of 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's amazing. And you're such an amazing woman for taking such a tough personal challenge, the loss of your mom, and turning that into something so wonderful and giving back to other families who are going through this experience that you went through with your own mom. And trying to, as the mission of Susan G. Komen says, to create a world without breast cancer, because you've been there and you know that world and you know how hard it is on these families.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Tell us a little bit about what happens at the 3-day.
Oh, it is a big pink party. There are usually roughly 2,000 walkers from all over the United States that come, and we just get together and have a big party for 3 days and walk 60 miles while we're doing it.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Community support on each event is just, you can't even match it. It's hard to describe. It is full of laughter and tears and making new memories and making new friends. And I have people who I'm still friends with that I met in 2008, 2006 when I first started walking.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea, Farrell, how much money that your team, well, first of all, what's the name of your team?
Well, so I started a team called Patty's Pink Elephants. Patty was my mom, and her mantra or whatever when she was going through breast cancer was she was going to eat this elephant one bite at a time, and that's exactly what she did. So I started a team and walked for 12 years with that name. I'm actually on a different team this year for a group from Atlanta called Babes for Boobs. So that's our team this year.
I love that. I love that. And I'm certain that over all of these years that you've walked, you've raised thousands and thousands of dollars to help the Susan G. Komen organization.
I've raised roughly $55,000 in my career as a walker.
Wow, that is amazing. You should be. That's an amazing accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it was really interesting to read on the Komen website some of the information about breast cancer. And statistically, since 2005, the rates of incidence of breast cancer have been increasing bit by bit, year by year. However, the mortality rate is also going down at the same time. Yeah. And so if you think about it, those two things, that's not a coincidence. Those two things go together. The rate of incidence is higher because more people are getting checked. They're getting their mammograms. They're doing what they're supposed to do to find the breast cancer early, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then that mortality rate is so much better the earlier that you spot the cancer and that you're able to start that treatment.
Yes.
The rates of mortality are much, much better.
Yes.
And a lot of that is due to this organization, Susan G. Komen, supporting research, supporting diagnostics, supporting tools and resources that help these patients get through that process.
Right? Yep, you're absolutely right. Money that is raised can do anything, just from getting a person or a patient to treatment, giving them a ride, all the way up to $1,000 could support an oncologist for a day while he or she does a clinical trial to come up with new research and care strategies.
That's awesome. So many things we don't think about that actually go into, the treatment and the diagnostic and the research. I mean, just the cost of mammograms, the cost of rides, the cost of advocacy, at the government level. Those things cost a lot of money.
Yes, you're right about that.
Well, I think it's the reason why so many of our clients and team members are so supportive of Susan G. Komen and of the 3-day walk for breast cancer, and why we chose Susan G. Komen as one of the organizations for us to support in our initiative this year. So I really appreciate you joining us today and sharing your story. Again, thank you so much for all that you have done to support this organization.
Yes, thank you for supporting me with a donation this year. I'm really appreciated, and I'm excited to head out to San Diego in the middle of November. So I get to walk in the beautiful hills of San Diego. So pray for my feet.
It's going to be a wonderful place to be, though, this time of year. San Diego will be beautiful.
It will, definitely.
Yeah. So if anyone's viewing this video and they would like to donate to your team or to Susan G. Komen, tell us a little bit about how they can do that.
They can go to www.the3day.org. If you would like to donate to me specifically, you can search my name, Farrell Collins, or you can just make a general donation, and your money will definitely be put to good use.
That is awesome. And there are lots of ways you can also get involved if you don't want to necessarily give a financial donation. Volunteers, advocacy, there are lots of ways to get involved, and you can find out more information about that at komen.org as well. And for more information or more ideas of where you could potentially make an impact, feel free to visit our website. That's elevate-wealth.com, and look for the information on the 40 for 40 initiative. Thank you so much, Farrell, for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Everyone, take care. See you soon.
Thank you.